So, ma'am, we are live. You can begin.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Natasha. Good afternoon, everyone.
We are live. You can begin.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. So I see 3 people on Zoom. It's Neeraj, Sanduni, and Swahiba. Neeraj, Sanduni, Swahiba, welcome to the session. You can unmute and speak, guys. Okay. Okay, Emmanuel joined, okay. I still don't see anyone on YouTube. Okay, Zoom, there are 7 participants. Miat, Manuel, Swahiba, Sanduni, Neeraj, welcome to the session. Good afternoon. Swahiba, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine.
Very good. So, what's the weekend plan?
Nothing much.
Okay. Miat, you were not there in the last session, right? If I'm not wrong? Were you there in the last session? Okay, there is some disturbance. You can mute. Yeah. So, Rakeen Ahmad. Hey, Rakeen Ahmad, how are you? Rakeen, are you there? Rakeen Ahmad? Shariar Muhammad? Okay, get today. Okay. So we have 10 people on Zoom. Okay, even people are joining on YouTube. Okay, hello Islam. Welcome to the session. Himadro, it's been a long time. You are in the session. Correct? Okay. So, my dear friends, a very good afternoon. Welcome to the session. Okay, so now you're all unmuted. That means you can mute yourself and speak. Okay. Yeah, but if some noise is there, whoever it is, that those people can mute yourself. Otherwise, you're all allowed to speak. Okay. Okay, sorry, can one of you let me know what did you discuss in the last session? Okay, first mute yourself. Mute yourself. I think there is some disturbance. Okay, so I will go one by one. Okay, so first let's start with Gertrude. Okay. Gertrude, I have unmuted you. Please, you can speak. Okay. So, what did we discuss the last session? What all points we covered in the last session? Did you make a note of it? Gertrude, are you there? Neeraj? Neeraj, are you there?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hey, Neeraj, good afternoon. Okay, what did we discuss in the last session?
We discussed about interview fundamentals, how
Yes.
a person will be selected in campus recruitment, different types of interviews,
What are the
and
different types of interviews?
screening interviews, panel interviews,
Very good.
stress interviews, case interviews, case study interviews, technical interviews, and behavioral interviews.
Fantastic. Very good, Neeraj. Very good. Okay, now I'll go to Emmanuel. Okay. Emmanuel, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning, Emmanuel. Okay. So Neeraj said that we learned about different types of interviews also. So one important aspect what we learned was behavioral competency. We have started actually. Okay. So what is behavioral interview?
Behavioral interview. This is where you are asked questions about your aspect of life, something like that, by
They
the
ask
panelists.
relating to different situations of life.
Yes, like how you come about situations in life.
Absolutely. So how do you handle the situation? How do you behave yourself in different situations? Because
Situation.
every day we come across many situations from morning, once we wake up from our bed till we hit the bed in the night. We will be exposed to one or the other situations, where in some situations we need to take decisions, where in some situations we need to solve problems, where in some situations we need to communicate with other people. Sometimes we get into conflict, so we have to resolve conflicts. Sometimes, most of the times, we have to build a healthy relationship with the people where we are working in the workplace and at the personal front. So every day we are on the wheels, like we will be facing one or the other situation. So in that, I would not say stressful. Yeah, in different situations, how do you behave? Some may be stressful, some may be very simple situations, but we make it complicated. I would have told you the example of the salt cap and the pepper cap. So sometimes we make the situation very complicated because of our misunderstandings or misconceptions. So in this way, we have to handle many things at the workplace or at the personal front. But we are more worried about the workplace because 80 to 85% of the time of our life we spend in workplace. And there we have to really be very productive because the organizations trust us, they expect the productivity from us, and expectations are high. We need to meet the expectations. It's not that I'm saying that we have to take the personal front for granted, but the demand, the expectation of the professional front is always one notch higher. So there we need to really have a calm and composed behavior, be more assertive. We have discussed about assertiveness also, right? Last session. So how do you stand up for yourself? You remember?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we discussed many situations also. Both the professional situations, how do you deal, and personal situations, how do you deal? So this is how. Very good, Emmanuel. Very
Oh
good.
yes, ma'am. I
Yeah.
thought I should tell you this. I've not been feeling well since Wednesday.
I didn't understand. What is it, Emmanuel?
I've not been feeling well since Wednesday.
Acha, you didn't attend the session on Wednesday.
No. I'm saying I've not been feeling well since Wednesday.
Oh, you're not feeling well since Wednesday. What happened, Emmanuel?
I'm having abdominal pains, and I went to the hospital yesterday. They gave me some medications.
Okay. Did they diagnose?
Yes.
Did they give the reason why why you're facing that pain?
They're saying that it's food. I have some type of food that I'm not supposed to be eating.
Okay, okay. You have allergy to some kind of, you have some food
Yes.
preference in that way?
Yes. So they have given me some allergies medicine.
Oh, okay, okay. Be very, very careful, Emmanuel. Take proper care of yourself and mostly don't eat outside during this time. It's very, very important.
Yes. All right, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, sometimes we also go out, but still that psychological fear is still there. Like, how do we eat the outside food? But still, slowly the situation is been trying to get resolved, and people are stepping out and they're having food at the restaurants and the hotel outlets. All going on, but still we need to take care of ourselves, right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Plenty of water and consume more of hot water. Very, very beneficial. Yeah,
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
yeah. Take care, Emmanuel. Okay, so next. Okay. Okay, who joined now? Ruberva. Hey, Ruberva. Welcome to the session. Ruberva, you can unmute yourself and speak. Ruberva? Okay. So now Emmanuel spoke. She's not there. Neeraj spoke. Okay, Sandhuni. Hi, Sandhuni, are you there?
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sandhuni. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Very good, very good. Okay, so let's have a quick recap. Okay, Emmanuel said he updated about the behavioral interview questions. So why is this behavioral interview questions asked by the recruiters? What is the need of asking the question? Why they should ask us behavior?
They are ask about they ask about the behavioral questions because they want to identify what kind of a person we are hiring for the job, and to check for their attitudes, the way they how they look at uh, um, about a question in the angle they are looking,
Yes.
and they give the priority for the attitude of the person.
Very true, very true. So why they ask behavioral questions or in place, why they conduct interview? They want to check whether the fitment, whether the candidate fits into their organization in terms of job role and job description and attitude and will to work and all those skills. Apart from that, they also check the skills, abilities and qualification. So this is, and okay, now what are the different steps in interview process? So it starts from CV screening, then it will be the group discussion and other rounds, then it will be technical round, then it will be HR round where behavioral competency questions will be asked. In between, you will also have your aptitude test, logical reasoning, then verbal proficiency, all those tests also will be conducted. After discussing this, we also discuss the next step, that is before the interview. Okay, so now who will tell me that? Okay, yes, Swahiba. Swahiba, what are certain things what you do before the interview? We had discussed this. Can you come up with few points?
Okay, before the interview, you should first of all go through the job description by
Good.
identifying the key points, for example, the communication skills, technical skills.
Correct.
After that, you can research about the employer, like what the when the company started, financial position of the company.
Very
After
good.
that, you prepare 1 to 2 scripts about yourself,
Yes.
Then you should also make sure you have attires for the interview, a very good attire for the interview.
Absolutely. So first you have to understand your CV very well. You have to keep your resume ready. And resume, when you get the job description from the potential employer, you should match your resume, whether you have the required skill sets. And if you have the required skill set, and if you're really interested in that company, you have to apply for the job, matching the keywords. Because when CV is screened, it is screened through a mechanism. There is a tool for that. So they will not do manual screening. It's on a mechanism. So if you match the keywords, then your profile will be shortlisted. But that doesn't mean that they have asked for certain keywords and I'm matching that skills I should possess. Then only I can put in the resume. Simple example, if I have not completed my MBA in HR, can I put that in my profile? People who are on unmute. If I have not done MBA in HR, can I mention that in my resume?
No.
No, why? It's kind of fraud, right? If I have done some certifications, I should have valid evidence, okay? I should have my certificates and I should know the duration when I have done the program and whether I have worked on the same thing. So it's like that. So if I don't possess certain skills, then I can't mention that in the resume. Since the company have asked analytical skills or technical skills, maybe you partly you will be knowing through your subjects. Further, you have to learn on the job. So we will discuss that also as and when we proceed further. And also Swahiba rightly said, we have to prepare a script for self-introduction. So they will ask you a question, tell me something about yourself. Why do I have to script it? What is the need for scripting it? I can just tell, right, I'm Manjula, I'm from Bangalore, I'm married, I'm settled in south part of the Bangalore. My father, I can simply tell all those things, right? Very casual introduction. Why it's so important?
Ma'am?
Yes.
I think it's because you might forget some of the things.
Yes. And because
So
tell me something about yourself is a powerful question. Either it can make your career or break your career. Basically, it creates that interest. If you're tell me something about yourself is very interesting, it creates an interest in the recruiter. Oh my God, this individual has so many things to share about himself or herself. So he will be more interested in knowing better about you because they want to know what kind of person they are hiring for their organization. So instead of giving the same monotonous introduction of saying that I'm this, my CGPA is this, I'm from this college, they know all those things from your resume. My father is working, he's an accountant, my mother is a homemaker, not required. My sibling, please. I've already told that in the last session, keep it aside. You speak confidently, present yourself as a matured, seasoned kind of. If I say seasoned, it becomes wrong because it goes wrong because I know you're all freshers, but nobody stops you from becoming a matured candidate. And how do you become a matured candidate? Preparation in terms of all these things. I told you different types of interviews are there. So you need to prepare for stress interview. Stress interview, if you give in Google, you will get a list of questions relating to stress interview. How do you deal with this situation? They'll we have those questions. Further we will discuss that. Yeah, so prepare yourself for stress in interview questions, prepare yourself for case study interview questions. I know it's very early for your stage now, but this is all a kind of reflecting on yourself, reflecting on your strength, reflecting upon the area of improvement, reflecting upon understanding yourself. That's why we are dealing with here. From Monday you will have your regular English communication course. I thought this week we will try to give a flair of questions where you can really work upon. See, tell me something about yourself is a very important question where you have to really work upon yourself. Then only you will be able to know. So I had given an assignment. Okay, you all remember the assignment?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, very good, very good. So who will read first? I had asked you to write a script, okay, about yourself. Write everything about yourself, what you know. Then we can later review it. It's a one-time activity I had told. How many of you took that effort to write it? Gertrude, you can unmute and speak. Emmanuel, you can unmute and speak. I'm unmuting everyone. You can unmute and speak.
Hello, ma'am. Gertrude.
Who is this?
Gertrude.
Acha, okay. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. So sorry, ma'am. We're supposed to write up only about ourselves. It's not like a job interview.
Can you be little louder? I'm not able to hear you.
Okay. We're supposed
People
to
on
write
YouTube, good afternoon. Anik, Mukesh, Chutan, Johar, Himadro, welcome to the session. I hope you're all following the discussion. Any doubts, please post it in the chat box. I'm following your chat. Okay? Yeah. Yes. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is it like a job interview, or maybe you're just describing yourself?
Okay. Would you like to say something about yourself?
Okay. Yeah.
What did you write? Did you write something?
Yes, I wrote.
Yeah, please read it. I would be happy to hear that.
All right. My name's Apiri Gertrude. I'm an African born and raised in Zambia, particularly in Lusaka. I completed my secondary education in 2019, where I obtained a certificate in leadership and other 3 certificates in different subjects as the best scholar.
Very good.
I'm looking forward to advancing my learning at a university where I can specialize in a particular field of study and help in serving people's lives. Sorry, can I start? Is it clear? Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Yes, you're on.
Can I start it afresh?
Yes.
Okay. My name's Apiri Gertrude. I'm an African born and raised in Zambia, particularly in Lusaka. I completed my secondary school in 2019, where I obtained a certificate in leadership and other 3 certificates in different subjects as a best scholar. I'm looking forward to advancing my learning at a university where I can specialize in a particular field of study and help in serving people's lives. Currently, I'm doing a voluntary.
One second, sorry to interrupt. What is that particular specialization you want to do?
In science, specialize in science.
Specialization
in science.
Science. Okay, mention that. Yeah. Mention that. What is that area where you want to get specialized yourself? Mention that.
Okay. Yeah. I'm looking forward to advancing my learning at the university where I can specialize in science and help in serving people's lives. Currently, I'm doing a voluntary work at a butchery, which I never thought of doing after my A-levels, but I like it. My interests are reading books, learning about new things, hairstyling, and sports. Firstly, I would describe myself as a brave girl because I like to take on challenging tasks and do the best that I can. On the other hand, I'm a kind of person who panics when things do not go as planned, and at times I can be a slug. Coming back to my good side, I am a resilient person and can recover easily from difficult situations. I'm a go-getter and believes in doing better on a second attempt in achieving a goal because as a human being, I believe I'm a learning creature. That's all.
Very good. Very good, yeah. One high five and a big round of applause. Very good. Did you feel happy when you wrote about yourself, all these things? Did you feel very happy when you were writing about all these things? Hello? Okay. You can unmute and speak. So were you, if you had not prepared this script, were you in a position to deliver the same thing on the interview hot seat? The confidence, because I could see I could sense lot of confidence in your presentation. Are you hearing me? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Hello?
Yeah. You spoke now, right? So I could sense lot of confidence and you were flawlessly speaking.
Thank you very much.
Correct, na? It was really
Yes.
nice. If you had not written this script, tell me frankly, were you in a situation to make the same presentation on the interview hot seat?
Yes, I would make something similar to it.
If you are not prepared, imagine you are not prepared and you have not written any script. Would you have given the same introduction?
Yes, I can try, though at times I can be a bit nervous, in front of people.
Very good, very good. But when you have made a script, do you think it is easy? Now it is easy to introduce yourself?
Yes, it's a bit easy.
Because when I saw in the last class, you guys were a little struggling to introduce yourself. But I now see a lot of confidence in you because you have really mentioned what is your belief, what you want to do, and what is the area of specialization you're looking for, and what is, as a person, what you are, all those things you have spoken, right?
Yeah.
Very nice, very good. Keep it up.
Thank
So this is a
Thank
one-time activity. You can little bit add or delete according to your personality and keep it ready. And whenever people ask you to tell me something about yourself, you can very confidently speak. That is the objective of this activity. And everyone has to do this. There is no escape because getting an opportunity and getting to the interview hot seat, why we have to lose an opportunity? By being unprepared, because if you are unprepared, it is shown on your body language. Okay, good, very good. So who will go next? Neeraj. Neeraj, have you prepared your introduction? Have you written your introduction?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Can you go ahead?
Yes, ma'am. Firstly, I am thankful for giving me such opportunity. As you have my resume at your desk, I hope you have gone through it. I am a middle class person who is going to pursue his graduation in Become Honors in corporate finance from Jain University, Bangalore. Due to having interest in the subjects like entrepreneurship, organizational behavior, accounting, stock market, etc., I have chosen this stream. Moving to my strengths, I am ambitious and always tries to learn something new from everywhere I can. Moving towards my goal in my life, my short-term goal is to get a job in one of the reputed company, and my long-term goal is to hold myself in a respectful position in the organization where I can improve myself and benefits the organization. Speaking frankly, I had a habit of drinking tea rather than drinking coffee. I usually drink 4 to 5 cups of tea in a day.
Okay.
My area of improvement that I feel it could be my overthinking attitude on a certain topic. I am fond of traveling, trekking, experiencing adventure, and playing, listening songs, and many more. The dream that I want to fulfill in my life is to trek the mountain regions of Nepal and experience the culture of that region. Coming back to my family background, I have a joint family of 16 members, including father, mother, uncle, aunt, and cousin. That's all about me. Thank you.
Fantastic, fantastic. Maybe see one thing you can add here, which really will be an eye opener for the recruiter. Since you said you live in a joint family, correct? You live in a joint family and there are 16 people. you can very well conclude that saying that we have a joint family of 16 people, and this itself proves that I can be a very good team player for your organization, because every day in day out I deal with 16 people, and through that I have learned being patient enough and be flexible with people, uh, uh, adjust and accommodate people, so that I can be a very good team player. This my family gives an example of helps me to become a very good team player. See, something like that you can connect. So the recruiter will feel really happy. Okay. See, being in a family, joint family of 16 people, there will be some learning, right? It's not easy staying with 16 people under one roof. Correct, Neeraj?
Yes, ma'am.
That you can convert it as your strength. I'm with my, it's a joint family of 16 people, and I can demonstrate the strength of being a team player here, because I learn a lot of lessons from them every day, and I learned being adaptable to the situation and adjusting the temperaments and moods of the people. Correct? 16 people will have 16 different moods. So understanding
Yes, ma'am.
them, sometimes compromising with them, sometimes sacrificing for them, sometimes standing up for them, sometimes standing up for yourself. All these things I have learned through my family. And with this, I can definitely say I can be a wonderful team player for your organization. Team is nothing
Yes,
but
ma'am.
a group of people, no? Whether it is a house or an organization. Team is a team, it is a group of people, correct? With different
Yes, ma'am.
mindsets, skill sets, knowledge sets, moods, temperaments. Though there are differences, but still we stay as a team, whether it is at the house front or in the organization. This you can use it as your strong point. Good, very good. Do you feel a bit confident now, like what you have to present yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. See, and it is a everyday
Ma'am,
learning.
I was going to, in the area of drinking tea, I was going to write about something food
Yeah,
that
that's what I
every
wanted to ask.
foodie like.
Why? Yeah. What is that your understanding of your mentioning having tea there? What is that? What is that? Could you please
Ma'am,
explain?
it's like they will feel like, as I have listened yesterday and day before yesterday, I have listened some of the interviews.
Hmm.
In that, some of them present their food that they like.
Okay.
Recruit person will after hearing that, they take some interest they take in our what we tell after that.
Acha. Okay. 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 Good.
It
Good.
can be my negative effect, negative habit also, or can be taken as positive habit also.
Good. Good. So we will deal with that question. Okay. Very good. Thanks, Neeraj. Okay, Sanduni, are you there? Today, Jarin is not there. Jarin not to be seen.
Hi, ma'am. Good
Sanduni,
afternoon. Hi, ma'am.
Sanduni, yeah, good afternoon. Have you written your script, Sanduni?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Good afternoon. I'm Sandhuni Anupamadi Soiza from Colombo, Sri Lanka. I finished my A-levels and applied for the Jain University for Bachelor of Chemistry. I'm a highly motivated and hardworking individual who's with a passion of becoming a scientist in NASA. I really believe that a person's success doesn't depend on his or her wisdom, but perseverance. And my vision is to be dream big and focus on my success. I'm a cool, generous person who is always ready to help people without expecting any return. I am definitely a sort of person who learns from mistakes and will never repeat them. Moreover, I'm an extrovert because I like to socialize and love to have lots of people around me. Along with that, I'm very easygoing and down to earth and very well calculated person who's very humble. Instead of these, I must highlight that I'm a go getter and a game changer too. I think I'm kind most of the time, but I have had to learn when to say no because some people will see it as a weakness and try to take advantage. And I think this is an area that I must improve. My worst character flaw is my impatience. I hate waiting for anything and can get very impatient with people who are late. I'm interested in volunteering, community services, and charity work. I donate blood 3 times in an year for the cancer patients, and I involve in charity work and community services, joining with the Lions Club in my area.
Very
Not
good.
only that, I'm a national swimmer and an international senior licensed lifesaver too. If I say I can't live without swimming, that is true. Every morning I wake up at 4:30 and go for swimming practices and do a workout of 5 kilometers every day.
My goodness, fantastic.
I I swim both in swimming pool and in the sea, and I must say that this sport has created a giant personality within myself who can face any challenge with a big smile on the face and also to win the challenge somehow with courage. To be frank, especially the challenges that I have met in the sea have made me into a person with a stone heart. My hobbies are listening to modern music and watching Korean dramas, especially the movies where the actor Lee Min Ho is acting. Moreover, I love to cook new food items and I always prepare different desserts with my own recipes. But I don't like to cook too much of oily food. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a social character. In fact, I believe that I have the strength to get adjust with different people in the society. I always try to understand people and always deal with the silver line in them. I always try to adapt myself to the changes that happens in life and I believe that if one door is closed for a person, two doors will open immediately. Finally, I want to become an exemplary leader for the society and want to die making my name immortal. Thank you.
Oh my God. Amazing, yeah, Sandhini, a big round of applause. You have used similes, metaphors, examples, and beautiful vocabulary. Fantastic. You gave your objective of leaving a legacy behind you by being an exemplary leader. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. Amazing introduction. It just flowed. The thought process just flowed. If this preparation was not there, were you going to present the same introduction, Sandhini?
Not like this well.
Yeah, so that is the power of preparation. Understand, my dear friends. Okay, that is the power of preparation. See, Sandhini was in a very calm mood, so she could grab all the concepts about herself and she's put it on the paper. Yeah, if we are without preparation, if you are in the interview hot seat, all these things wouldn't have struck to Sandhini to promote about herself. See here, what you're talking about yourself, it is strengthening your personality. That's what they want to understand. She said, I wake up by 4:30. They will understand, okay, she's a person who is into time management because she's talking about time. Yeah, and she also wants to give something back to the society. So she has got that social responsibility. She wants to become an exemplary leader. When you say leader, they will understand you are a person who can step out of the comfort zone. See, with these highlighting words, you're talking about your personality, and they from that they take so much of message about you as an individual. That's what they want to understand. What Sandhini is, what Neeraj is, what Swahiba is. So very good, Sandhini. Fantastic from the first point to the end. It is fantastic. So you also mentioned. The weakness what you said is it's always difficult for you to say no, and sometimes people take advantage of it. So here we mentioned about the about our weakness also. In last session, one of the student asked, like, can we should not mention our weakness. See, you don't believe. Now we will get to the main slide now. See, this all we completed, correct? Interview, this all we completed. Okay. Best practices, this is simple before the interview. Once you get into the interview room, please have a firm handshake with the recruiter. I have told you all these things. Sit in the right posture, have a right eye contact, have a bright smile, be energetic and enthusiastic. Okay. And how that energy and enthusiasm comes? By preparation. Okay. That shows on your body language. And speak clearly and articulate well. Okay. Don't rush. Okay. Again, you will have all these training courses on interview presentation, attending the interviews, but then I'm just giving you a heads up now. Yeah. So now see why I told you to take some time and write about yourself. And this is a one-time activity. See, all your questions, interview standard questions are from your preparation. See, tell me something about yourself. If you can very well prepare for that question with all the details, you can again bifurcate the answer and give answers to all the rest of the questions. What is your greatest strength? Now, Sandhini can rightly say she is very adaptable to people because she has written about that. She knows about that. She is a very easygoing person. That is her greatest strength. Then when they ask, if Sandhini says easygoing is my greatest strength, then they will ask you a situation. Tell me, Sandhini, in which situation you prove that you are a very easygoing person? Because whatever strength I say, I should have an example from my own life. Let it not be a very dramatic, big time story, simple situation where you were very easygoing with people. Or she said, I can adapt with people easily. So give me an example. So when you say strength, talk about your strength, but keep a story ready. Story must be real story, okay? Simple story also, no problem. See, ultimately interview process is you engaging the recruiter with your conversation. Why not make that conversation interesting, my dear friends? Why we have to keep a monotonous conversation and never give single word answer? Okay, what is your strength? Adaptability is my strength. That's it. Recruiter is not interested to listen to your one word answer. Okay, adaptability. So when you say adaptability is my strength, you should have a scene for that. What is that which makes you adaptable? Do you have an example? They'll ask you. So when you say whatever whether it is adaptability, all adjectives you can write, adaptability, flexibility, empathetic, sympathetic, everything. But do you have a story? Helping nature, these are my strength. I am attention to detail. I'm a very detailed oriented person. Then what is that you do? What is that you did to be attention to detail? Give an example. So like this is a one-time activity of what you did. And don't you think you can answer all these questions with the preparation what you did about the script?
Okay, answer.
Yeah, some of the questions you can answer by preparing. Tell me something about yourself. With that one question, you can answer what is your greatest strength because you have analyzed about your strength. Neeraj said some of his strengths. Sandhini said her strength. Correct? Now weakness. So in the last session, so what I meant to say here is whenever you talk about strength, don't lie about your strength. Okay, we can never lie about our strength. I should write in the resume the strength what I believe. I'm a very good planner. Simple example. Okay, whenever there is an event or whenever we are going on vacation, I plan a lot of things. I make a list what all I have to do, and I will bifurcate what has to be done after what, whom to contact, how to contact, what is the budget, everything I plan. I'm a very good planner. So you say that. They will say, please give an example. Give an example. If you have coordinated any event in your school, in your college, or have you arranged or have you coordinated any activities in your society? Sandhini gave wonderful points. She serves the society through Lions Club. Sandhini, I am also a member of Lions Club. I am the vice president for one of the Lions Club in Bangalore.
Really well. It's
Yes.
nice to know.
Thanks. So we do on monthly basis, we do a lot of social activities to the society. It's a great feel of satisfaction. And our activities are recognized through Lions Club. That is the added advantage. She mentioned about she's volunteering in Lions Club. So when they hear this, they feel very happy. Okay, this student has stepped out of the comfort zone. Along with her studies, she's also serving the society. When she's serving the society, it is automatically understood that she is a very flexible and an adaptable person. If I can't be adaptable, I can't serve society. So it's like that. From each and every pitch of you, they will get the message about you as a person. So whenever you say any of your strength, it should apply to you. I can't fake my strength. Okay, then they will say demonstrate. They say I'm a great swimmer. If I say that, if I put it, they say please represent our organization in a swimming competition. I can't do that. Then I will be fake. So whatever strength I have to mention, and I should give an example. Okay, so next comes the weakness. This question one student asked in the last session. Ma'am, in most of the interviews, we should never mention our weakness. Can we, don't we have a weakness in the first place? Are we all perfect?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Just a second. Okay. Now, from your perspective, you tell me, should I mention my weakness or not in the interview? What is your take?
I don't think so.
Or should I not mention?
I don't think so.
What is that?
I don't think so. I think we should hide those things.
We should not mention our weakness?
Yes.
We should not mention. Then I will say I don't have any weakness. Will the company buy that idea from me?
No, you shouldn't just say it. You should just say, just don't say anything.
Yeah, see, these are all very, very tricky questions. Okay, they try to put you under pressure. That is why I said, please know first yourself well. Okay. From this question, strength, tell me something about yourself, strength and weakness. They will know how much have you understood yourself. So that is why I said, please make work out this. Okay, do one time activity. Now the point here is, when they ask what is my weakness, Sanduni also said, I can't say no to people. Even Neeraj mentioned his weakness. The point or the catch here is, I can't say I don't have any weakness. Companies will not buy that idea, because when I say I don't have any weakness, company will clearly understand you don't know anything about yourself. When you don't know anything about yourself, how do you understand others in a large organization? So please, there is no point in hiding the weakness. Okay. And next thing, we don't call it as weakness, my dear friends. We all are imperfect, but we are all different. Okay. We are all differently abled. Okay. We are all special. Each and every individual is special in their own way. So there is no weakness as such. Okay. It is all area of development, area of improvement. Understand that. So when they ask for weakness, I should be happy to admit that I had this weakness, or I have this weakness. Ma'am, what, ma'am, if I mention my weakness, will they not reject me? But there is a way of conveying this. Yes, I mentioned my weakness, saying that I am a person where I can't say no to people, or I am a person, I trust others easily. I trust others easily. Or I am a person with too much of anger. I had this 10 years before, too much of anger, impatient. I used to shout at people. I used to, couldn't manage my anger 10 years before. But I can't keep saying that around and say my weakness is anger, my weakness is anger. You can admit your weakness, but you should tell them, this was my weakness, but I started working on that. But you can give an example also. See, my anger was my weakness, but over a period of time, I saw I was losing my friends because of my anger. I was, my relationship with the people was little strained because of my angerness, because of me being angry with people. See, my intentions used to be right, but I was not knowing how to put it across, and I used to be angry with people. I used to be very direct. Okay, so I learned, okay, slowly my organizational relationship or my personal front, it's harming my relationships. Then slowly I started discussing with people how I am behaving, what is the problem, then where I have to really work on. Now I started working on my anger levels, and over a period of time I joined meditation classes, I do yoga, then even sometimes I lose my temper, but I will be conscious, okay, my God, I'm losing my temper here, let me calm down. Okay, I also realized too much of anger is not good for health. Okay, so I, instead of reacting, now I respond. So slowly I'm working on my anger, and today when compared to 10 years, today I see myself as a more calm and cheerful person. So now here I discussed about my weakness also, and I also gave a solution. I told I joined yoga classes, I do meditation. Sometimes I listen to music if I'm really very angry. And if I'm really very angry, I don't take any decision. I don't talk to anyone. I keep myself calm. Earlier I used to shout. Now I keep calm. And I think. Earlier I used to just react. Now I think and respond. So this is how I'm working on my weakness. And over a period of time, I have transformed myself. It will be a little difficult to present this, but if you try, nothing is impossible. You guys are brilliant. So my point here is, don't hide your weakness. Tell what was your weakness, what did the problem you faced out of that weakness, and how you are overcoming that weakness. Give them an action plan. This was my, see, for example, my English was not that good. I'm giving an example. My communication skills were not that good. So what I did, can I sit and keep telling my weakness is communication skills, my weakness is communication skills, I can't communicate with people. So what was happening? Because of lack of communication skills, I was losing all the opportunities of growth. So now what I have done, I have joined English classes. Every day I write one page. Every day I read. I talk to people in English. Though I make mistakes, I talk to people in English. And I try to learn some new words. I try to listen to English music. I try to pronounce. So slowly I'm learning. I'm working towards it. And when compared from 6 months to today, I feel I'm a better communicator in English. So like this, tell your weakness, but give them an action plan. That what are you doing towards your weakness or area of improvement. Did I clarify that question? Did I clarify your doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so what you have to do, don't hide your weakness. Now one more in your book, one more question will go. What is your greatest weakness? Greatest weakness may be anger, can't manage my emotions, I can't lie, and I trust people easily, I can't say no. See, I can't say no is again passive. We discussed, right? So when I was in a situation where I can't say no to people, but I have faced a situation being always nice. This was a situation what I used to face. People used to take me for granted. Now I realized always can't be nice. I can't really be trying to impress the people. So now what I do, I give them right explanation, right justification, right data. And now I tell them, hey, sorry, I will not be able to do this, but with lot of assertiveness. So then they will understand, okay, this person has learned assertiveness. Because in organization, you can't keep saying yes, yes, yes for everything. You have to think logically before saying yes, and even before saying no. That's what they want to understand from you. Okay, so your weakness may be I can't say no to people, I trust people easily. For everything, give an example. Some or the other experience would have happened in our life, correct now? Am I right?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah. In one organization, you don't believe, I was working in an organization. I told something about my reporting manager, something about my boss. This was in the starting of my career in the year 2000. Even I didn't know all these dynamics as such, how the corporate works. It was my first job starting in the year 2000. I very vaguely spoke about my boss to my colleague. I didn't think about any repercussions or the impact of that. You know what she said? She took that information and she told to her friend. Her friend told, shared this information with his friend, her friend, his friend, and the entire department got to know that news. And slowly, what happened finally? It came back to me. Who told this? Manjula told this. So from this, that I learned that one is I can't trust everyone. Okay. And second is I should learn what to speak, how much to speak, when to speak, with whom to speak. Simple. From that day, I'm very cautious. Though I trust with people, I know how much to share and what to share. Simple. See, weakness. That was my weakness. But I gave an action plan also. So when I say I don't have any weakness, company will not buy my idea. So whatever is your real weakness, identify that. That simple it will be, not be very complicated weakness. One will be trust others easily. Then lack of patience. Then we also will have some anger issues. Then sometimes procrastination. That is also a weakness. Some people will be keep postponing the things. If you are a procrastinator, and if you have an example, mention that. I used to procrastinate things a lot. Give your college example only. Assignments, I used to procrastinate a lot. It so happened that once assignment also picked in, I had a deadline, I had to participate in an event. I didn't plan my day very well, and I lost marks in my internals because I didn't plan on time. From that day, I learned procrastinating things will become a bottleneck. So from that day, I have learned planning my things in advance. Simple. So give them your weakness and also give an action plan that what you are doing about your weakness. It's not just rant and rave about your weakness, but what are you doing? That's what they want to know. Because they want to understand from you as a person, if there is a problem, what do you do? Will you just walk away with the problem, or do you try to fix the problem? That is what they want to understand from your weakness. So don't consider any weakness as weakness. It's an area of improvement. You all agree with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. You are able to understand what I'm trying to explain?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good, good. Okay. Okay. Rakeen, are you there? Rakeen? Rakin or Rakeen? How do you spell that?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you spell that?
Rakin Ahmed.
Rakeen. Okay. Are you able to follow the class, Rakeen?
No, there is some internet issues.
No, are you able to understand my class? You're able to follow what I'm trying to tell you?
Actually, I was not reachable in that time.
Correct. This is your first class, right?
No, not at all.
But I have not seen you many times.
I missed 2 or 3 classes.
Okay, no issues. Okay, you have the recorded videos. You can just go through that, okay? Okay.
Yes,
Even
ma'am.
mine and Zenith madams, both of us, the recorded videos are there. You can watch that and learn from that, okay? Yeah. Nabra Sa. Hi, Nabra. Nabra, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Nabra, is this your first class?
No, ma'am. I have
Okay.
previously attended some classes, ma'am.
Acha, acha. Are you able to understand what we are trying to teach you? Are you able
Yes.
to? You're able to follow? You're able to understand what we're trying to teach you?
Yes, ma'am.
Good, good. Okay. Any doubts, please stop me. We can discuss.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now, Gertrude. Gertrude, are you there? Your introduction is done, no?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Yeah, Gertrude, what have you written about yourself?
I've already presented, ma'am. I was the first one.
Ah, yeah, correct, correct. Got confused with the names. Okay. Emmanuel, have you written something about yourself?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I
Can
did.
you read that for us?
Sure.
Yeah.
My name is Emmanuel Kasongo, a citizen of Zambia, Southern Africa. I am 19 years of age. I'm a person who believes in education, of which I did my primary education at Shiloh Primary School, where I got my grade 7 certificate, and I served as a monitor from grade 5 to grade 7. From there, I went to Luwoto Secondary School and did the rest of my education there, and I served as the entertainment prefect at the school, and that helped me know how to be with people. And also, I'm doing an English communication course online, which is very much helping me improve my vocabulary. Just like what my previous education results shows you, I am a very hardworking person. I'm always passionate and determined to get out with good results in whatever I'm doing.
Fantastic.
Those are the qualities I have that makes me think I'm the best for this job. Now, the question is, why? The question is, why am I interested in this job? Well, working for this company has always been part of my bucket list. Since I was born, I've always wanted to work for this institution. I've always believed that you can only be the best if you do what you love. Finally, and this position has always been my dream. I'm sure it will help me reach higher goals, probably maybe even your position. Thank you.
Fantastic, fantastic, Emmanuel. Very confident.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Very good. I'm so happy. Gertrude, Emmanuel, Meeraj, then Sanduni. Very nice, very nice.
Thank you very much.
Do you all really feel happy writing about yourself?
Yes, very much happy.
Yeah, it's a nice activity. Okay. And it's a one-time activity. Just if you have interview tomorrow, you can keep this guide ready for you and just go through the pages. You're prepared. And automatically you get that confidence. Thanks, Emmanuel. Thank you so much. Okay.
You're welcome.
Wahiba, your turn is done.
Not yet, ma'am.
Can you present your pitch?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I am Saibat Habib Saad from Tanzania. I'm excited to be here to meet with you at the Jane University for the Bachelor of Engineering. My strength is my ability to truly understand what any person teach me. So I can say I'm a good listener and always ready to learn and be corrected where I'm wrong. My weakness is always overtrust to my fellows. What I like the most is to always have cooperation with my fellow students and solve anything together. What I dislike is lack of cooperation between people for better achievements. What interests me the most is my passion for engineering. And in the near future, I see myself among the best engineers. My best hobby is football, and I'm a very good footballer. That's all.
You could have added little more about your vision or some objective or what do you believe, something like that. You can little tweak it further. Whatever you said now, it's perfect. That's really nice introduction, and the usage of the words is also very, very nice. See, this is the beauty of preparation. When you prepare well, you see, you guys are using such wonderful vocabulary, each one of you. You are explaining with lot of adjectives about yourself. Fantastic vocabulary. See, this is the power of preparation. When you prepare well, you will learn better, and you will also be more focused on how you want to present yourself, because you are marketing yourself. Interview is nothing but they want to hire the best candidate, and you want to showcase your best skills. And how do you communicate that best skills? Those best skills are communicated only through words. And the usage of the right word will give that right strength, right pitch at the right place and at the right time. Then automatically you get selected. As simple as that. See, Swahiba, very crisp it is, to the point, specific. She gave all the information. If she wants to add, I think this will take 1 or 2 minutes introduction. Crisp, to the point, perfect it is. If you want to add little more about yourself, you can add it. If you want to talk something about your dream, or how Neeraj said his dream is. So if you have some dream like that, or what is your goal in life, what you want to give back to society, what is your vision, something like that, 3-4 pointers you can add about yourself. That again, it will give an extra notch to your profile. Very good, Swahiba. Perfect. Very crisp and to the point. Okay. Thank you. So Swahiba is done. Then very nice, Swahiba. Good introduction. So Sandhuni is done, Neeraj is done, Gertrude is done, Emmanuel is done. Okay. Okay. Okay, people, if you have any doubts on YouTube, please let me know. Okay. Hope, you all felt this is important, that you have to write about yourself. Tell me something about yourself. You think scripting is important?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you feel more confident now? You can
Yes, ma'am.
yes, you can work on that. You can little make it better, or you can add something if you want to over a period of time. If you have learned some new skill, or over a period of time you have learned some new strength, again you can add it anytime. Basic foundation is ready. You have that guide. Little bit of tweaking here and there, automatically you can keep on doing it over a period of time. Okay. Now, so one thing what we have learned is, tell me something about yourself. So you have made that question ready. Very good. So one question is problem is solved. Second problem, you already mentioned your strengths. See, you have already answered that question. It came in your tell me something about yourself. So now when you have written a lengthy introduction, break that introduction in small paragraphs. So strength, give just one liner in the introduction, and when they ask what is your greatest strength, there you elaborate. Because in the tell me something about yourself, they will not give you much time. Just in a matter of 1 or 2 minutes, 1 minute or 1.5 minutes, you need to create that impression. The first impression, you need to create that. So for that, keep the liners ready, punch liners ready, that this is my strength. Keep that liners ready. And again, they will get to the detailed question. What is your greatest strength? There mention the same strength and give them an example. And weakness, I told you, don't hide your weakness. And it's not that we have some big weakness which cannot be resolved. We all have simple area of development. Let's agree that, but give them a plan, action plan. Sir, I had this weakness, but I'm working on that. And if you compare me today over a period of 6 months, today I feel I'm more calm person. Today I feel I'm more better communicator. Like that. Position your pitch like that. So the company will understand, okay, this person has identified his weakness. That's very, very important. Identifying your weakness and working on your weakness is the biggest task what you can help yourself. If I don't identify my weakness, then I can't improve, then I can't grow in my career. So the company will really feel happy. Okay, this person has identified and is also working on that to overcome that weakness. Give them that answer. Simple. Mention your weakness, whatever it is, and over a period of time, I have come out of that. Or if you're still working on that, yes, I'm still working on that. And today, if you see me, I'm a person more calm and composed. Simple. So they think you are a matured candidate. Okay. I know you're all freshers, but make up your mind to be more matured candidates. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? So one more, today you can answer this question. So let's discuss about this. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? How do you answer this question? These are standard interview questions. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? So why they're asking this plan? Sorry, this question. Any idea?
Ma'am, I think they asked that question to see how passionate and hardworking a person is.
One thing is that how passionate you are, how hardworking you are. Good. Any other intention why they're asking this? Gertrude? Rakim? Any idea why they're asking this question? Where do you see yourself down the line 5 years? Swahiba, Neeraj.
Ma'am, to know about the goals
Yes.
of the person.
Absolutely. Very good. Very good. So actually they want to know the plan of the individual, whether he has some plan in mind, whether he's serious about his career. That's what they want to understand. Whether he really wants to do something in life or is just wandering his time. Does he really value time and does he really value his career? Some people will join the organization without any aim. I've joined the organization, I will do some 9 to 5 job and I'll take my salary and my life is just going just like that. But some people will be very ambitious. I've joined as an engineer. This is how I have to grow. At least for 3 to 5 years, they would have planned. Third year, I will be here. Fourth year, I'm sure I will be doing my master's, MS. I'll go to abroad and there I'll finish my MS and there I try to search for a job and get experience. Like this, they will have a lot of plans. So they want to understand what is your plan. What if you have not answered this question in your book? What do you answer? What do you tell them? On an interview hot seat, then again you will go panic. And one of our friend in the last session, he said, down the line 5 years, I want to be in your position. I told you this question has 2 dimensions. Okay, one is a joke, one is a serious aspect to it, serious approach to it. You can also get to that position, but you need to work for that. You all agree with me? You
Yes,
all agree
ma'am.
with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct, huh? Yeah, you can get to that position. A person who was a director of the organization, today he is the VP of the India BU head. Okay, he is the India BU head. First, he was a consultant. When he joined the organization, he was a consultant. Just in a fraction of 1 or 2 years, he was promoted as a director from consultant. And you think a director promotion is given just like that? No, they would have worked for it. They will earn it. It is not that they have demanded it or they have begged for it or they have requested for it. They have earned it through their skills, knowledge, talent, and as Emmanuel said, hard work, smart work, taking that extra responsibility, stepping out of the comfort zone. They would have get to that position. And from that director position, after 1 or 2 years, they will be nurtured for VP leaders. They are all the leaders, front-end leaders of the organization. So anyone can get to the position of the recruiter or higher. They can grow to the next level, provided they have to do that certifications, develop that skill, knowledge, industry experience, networking, build quality networking, gain that experience, shoulder extra responsibilities. So promotion will not come just like that. Promotions will come with an extra responsibility. as simple as that. So I can also grow, but do I have the right attitude to grow? Do I have the will to grow? And do I have a plan to grow? Things will not fall in place just like that, okay? 2% of the people may be very lucky. For them, things will fall just like that. Everything will be ready for them, like car, house, beautiful girlfriend, bank balance, challenging or high position in the organization. Very 2%, I'm telling you, 2%. Rest 98% of people like you and me have to work. There is no shortcut. Okay. So when they ask you this question, where do you see yourself down the line 5 years? Then you should be in a position to answer. Down the line 5 years, this is my plan. I'm joining your organization. First 3 years, I really try to understand the culture of the organization. Then I work on different skill sets. I develop myself with new skills. I get connected with the organization. I start getting business to the organization. I will be a value add to the organization. And down the line 5 years, I think I can grow to the next level. And for growing to the next level, I'm sure I have to set my ground. So have you seen in cricket how they set the ground every time when they play the match? They set the ground, right? Correct? Can they start just like that abruptly? They can't start like that, just abruptly. So they have to set the ground. Same way, if you have to grow, you have to set your ground foundation strong. So you have to tell them down the line 5 years, this is my plan. Some people will say, I want to do my masters. So after 2 years, I want to do my masters. So many candidates have this doubt. Ma'am, if after 2 years, if I say I want to do masters, will the organization hire me? Because some people will quit the company for doing masters. Correct? Huh? Am I right? You are able to understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So should I say that I want to do masters after 2 years? Okay. Then again, that is a question. You can't hide the plan. If you hide the plan, they will think you don't have any direction. So again, this is a tricky question. So tell them down the line 3 years, I want to do masters. But yes, the first plan is I want to set myself in the organization. Down the line 3 years, I will see whether I can do a distance learning program, or at that time, I will take a call. Simple. So like that, you should position your plan and pitch.
Ma'am.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, Wahiba. Tell me.
Ma'am, I have a question. Now, for example, you go and introduce yourself and you say also your future plans. What if they find you like overqualified for that particular job?
Future plans. You have mentioned about future plans, right? That's what I'm saying. When you talk about future plans, you should very clearly tell them, to get to that future plan, I understand lot of preparation is necessary. I need to develop my skills. I need to do this certification. I need to gain this experience. After that, I can fulfill my future plan. I can't do the next day itself after joining the organization. Over a period of 3 to 4 years, I really prepare myself, and at the 5 years, I will see myself there. Simple. They will not think that you're overqualified. They will think that you have that ambition to grow. That's what they want to understand from this question. Where do you see yourself down the line 5 years? Okay. And they also want you to become competent. It's not that you join the organization and you're doing the same job role every day and you're just coming for the sake of the salary, 9 to 5. No, they also don't entertain such employees. They want employees who want to grow. You should have that craving. You should have that hunger to grow. Then only you will succeed. So in one example, so one of the person, I missed his name. He asked, what is success for you? You know what he did? So he pushed him to the swimming pool. The guru, the coach, pushed him to the swimming pool, and he closed his nose. He's not able to breathe now, okay? He's badly pedaling his feet to survive, okay? Then once he came out of the swimming pool, he said, this is success. You have to, you should need, how, if you, for 2 minutes also, if I block this nose, I will not be able to breathe, right? So he closed his nose and it was so difficult for him to breathe. He was trying to survive. He was trying to breathe, otherwise he will die. So if you have that strong desire of surviving, it is like breathing, how you struggle to breathe, get back that moment to breathe. So that is success. You should strive for it, so that they will understand with your ambition. So you have to very logically tell them, down the line 5 years, I want to see myself in this position, and I definitely understand getting to this position is not so easy, and there is a planning, there is preparation, there is learning, there is upskilling, everything. I understand that. Over a period of 5 years, I think I can render myself for all this development, and I want to grow to the next level. Simple. So then this kind of interviewer, recruiter will understand, okay, this person knows the fact. Because some people, what you know, they join the organization, just after 1 year, they'll ask for promotion. But what have you contributed to the organization? What is the value add after you joining the organization? Correct, na? So that's what they want to understand. Whether you really understand how it works. Am I clear?
Yes, you're clear, ma'am.
Perfect. Okay. What about this position do you find most appealing? So what about this position do you find most appealing? So what do you mean by this question? So why you are applying for this question? That is their point. They want to know why you are applying for this position. So there you have to you have to identify the skill sets, what they're looking for. And as I've already given you the example, they would have asked for analytical skills, then reporting skills, then data writing skills or presentation skills, some skills, financial skills. They would have asked for certain skills. So if those skills match with you, you can tell, yes, these are all the some of the skills what is mentioned in your job description. And some of the skills on a scale of 1 to 10, I can scale myself like 7. Okay, with experience, I will definitely get to the level of 8 and 9. So since I possess all those skills, this position appeals to me the most. You can tell them. Okay, now, why do you want to work for our company? So I told you, right, in the previous slide. Remember in the previous slide, what did I tell you in the previous slide? Do you remember that phrase? What is this first one? Research about the potential employer. So that's why we say research about the employer. See that question, this question is related with that only. Yeah. What is this? Why do you want to work for our company? If you have researched about the company well, you can tell them, over a period of time, I have done a research about this company. And Emmanuel also rightly said that this is my dream company. It is in my bucket list to join this organization. And why it is a dream company? For that you have to do the research. I have researched about the organization, and I see the products and the services offered by this organization is at a the technology or the products and services offered by the organization is at the next level. There is no competition as such. It is a kind of products and services you're offering, your software, your modules. So when I work for such companies, I can build upon my skills also. Along with that, I can have new learnings and I can contribute to the company. That's why I want to work for your company. You can say that. One more thing, over a period of time, I have done a research about this organization. There is a consistent growth. So consistent growth, how do you understand? By their financial aspects, by their financial status. And how do you get their financial status? Their share market value, all those things, you can get it in the press release, the annual press release they make. You will get all the data. Just go through some last year and before last year data. You can use that. So they all want to know how you are using the data for your advantage. So from when compared to the last year and the before last year, I have seen there is a consistent growth for your share value in the market. That indicates that you're a very stable organization in the industry. Very stable organization in the industry. So when I say this point, immediately the recruiter will ask a question. So if our company is unstable, will you leave the company? Are you understanding my question?
No.
See, you said the company is very stable in the industry. That's why I want to join your company, right? Financially, you are very stable. You said that, right? The company then will ask, what over a period of time, the company will go under loss, and do you quit the company when the financial stability is not there? Then they will again put you in a very tricky situation. आपने बोला कंपनी का फाइनेंशियल स्टेटस बहुत अच्छा है, ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम यू हैव रियली सब्सटैंशियली ग्रोन वेरी वेल, and I want to join a progressive company. Okay, you told that. They will catch your point. Okay, they will say, अच्छा ठीक है, आपने तो बोला, आपने जब ज्वाइन किया फाइनेंशियली बहुत अच्छा चल रहा था, over a period of time now the company is going under loss. That means you will quit the job, you will leave us. How do you answer that?
I would say no.
And for that no, you have to give a logical explanation. What will you say?
I would say no, because that's where my hard work comes in. We rise up together.
Fantastic, fantastic. Very nice approach. Very nice approach. See, they are testing your credibility here. They're testing your credibility. See, anytime if the company is going under loss, do you think the employee will stay there? However, they will quit the job because everyone needs money for their sustainability. But they are testing your credibility. How will you handle the situation? So at that time, it's not that we are asking you to lie, but we're asking you to analyze the situation. Okay, analyze the situation and answer. They may ask you, when you joined the company was very financially stable, but for some reasons, maybe 1 or 2 years, then now the company is under financial loss. So will you quit the company? Emmanuel rightly said, no, I will really analyze the situation. Why, in spite of me being here, the company has undergone a loss. Now this is the right time of proving myself. How can I fix the situation? A company which has given me so much of facilities, it has taken care of me so well. With this company, I could strike work-life balance. Because I have worked in this company, it has taken care of me so well as an employee. It's a very employee-friendly organization. Since now it is in a financial crisis, I will definitely not leave the company. I will see how I can fix, how I can bring in some business, how I can revive the organization. Because I have worked in this company for some time, and they have taken care of me really well. My career has grown here. They have really given an opportunity for me to grow and strike that work-life balance. I'm very happy in this organization. And in crisis, I am not a person who will run out of the situation. I will definitely stand up for the company. This is how you have to present yourself. This may look a little dramatic, but it is all about how you present, because you have to get the opportunity. We are not asking you to lie. Okay, we never ask you to lie. But it is not also good if the company is not doing good as an individual, as a human being. It's not good to leave the organization. At least try my best, what I can do. Then take a decision. If things are really not working fine, if things are beyond control, even I will not be able to manage that. But yes, if I can contribute something for the crisis, it's like a call during the war. Duty call. Can I say to my country, no, I will not come to the war field? No, whether I am alive or dead, I will go. It's like that. It's a crucial situation. Yes, I will stand up for the company. And I have this skills. I have seen your organization growing over a period of time. And your organization, I have heard from the people that your work culture is really good. That's why I want to work for your company. And I also got to understand from some of my sources that you have challenging projects in your organization where I can develop my skills. That's why I want to work for your company. So give that matured, logical answers. That's what we want to say. Hope you all understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hope the session is going interesting.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Emmanuel, Gertrude.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Very
Sandhuni.
interesting.
Okay, good. So when we know all these questions, they will definitely ask, then what is the harm in preparing? That's what is our point, because preparation gives lots of power. So write all these questions and write your pitch. It's again a wonderful activity. Okay. The one more important question, why should we hire you? Very, very common question. So how do you answer this? Why should we hire you? Swahiba, you have any pitch? Why should we hire you? Most of the time, here where the candidates will break out, okay? Why should we hire you? Again, preparation is very, very important. Tell me, Swahiba, what is your pitch?
You should hire me because I can add value and produce positive returns in investments.
Okay. You have an example? You have some examples?
No.
Okay. No problem. If you mention, see, why should we hire you? Here you have to market yourself. Here you have to market your strength. And that you have already done. What is your greatest strength? Okay, you already written that. Okay, why should we hire you? When I go through the job description, and as an individual, these are all my strength, and this is my skill set. Okay, with this strength, so for example, quick learner. I'm a quick learner. My strength is I'm a quick learner. And I'm always open-minded to learn from anyone. Okay, so I don't hesitate to learn. I can ask and learn. Okay, that is why since I'm a quick learner, I can adapt to the new technology and new learnings. You should hire me because I don't hesitate to learn. I can learn right from the scratch. Okay, so since I'm an enthusiastic learner, if you can hire me and if you can put me on any project, I will learn the skills just like that, and I will start producing the results. That's why you should hire me. So you have to talk about your strength. Why should we hire you? I'm flexible. I'm very flexible because if you ask me to work under pressure, if you ask me to work under deadlines, if you ask me to work, if there is certain spillover, if you ask me to work for a few extra hours in time of crisis, I'm ready for that because I'm flexible. And I'm sure most of the time projects will have that duty call and I'm ready for that. So you have to talk about your strength. Since I have all these strength, you should hire me. It's like that. Okay. Yes, Swahiba, you had some doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So here, why should we hire you? So they want to understand what interests them. What is that you have which interests them to hire you? So talk about your strength. And I also learn from my mistakes. So I will take feedback. I'll take feedback very, very optimistic way, and I learn from my feedback. So I will not block myself from people for giving for not taking the feedback. I'm a person who happily accepts the feedback and start working on my area of improvement. So that's why you should hire me, because in a team, if I get a feedback from my manager, I will be definitely able to positively accept it and work towards it. So they want to understand the flair of your strength and your abilities, saying that you should tell them, this is the person I am, and you should, that is why you should hire me. And some people will also say, I can handle difficult people. They are called as brute, difficult people. Okay. Some people are very difficult to manage. They keep nagging, they keep cribbing, they keep complaining. They make others' life so miserable. Since I can handle difficult people, and I know in an organization, people will be with different mindsets and temperaments, I can gel with them easily. And if a difficult situation arises, I apply logics and come up with solution. So I can handle difficult people and difficult situation, thinking creatively. So these are all the usage of the words. And again, we are not asking you to lie. Okay, you have to strengthen your presentation by saying that, because difficult people will be everywhere. Difficult situation will be every day. And some people will say, I can handle difficult people with a lot of patience and get my work done. So in that way, I'm a strong player. That's why you should hire me. So talk about your strength. When they ask this question, why should we hire you? So you can just take a snapshot of these questions, and whenever you have time, try to write something about it so that you are ready for your pitch. You can just take a pic of this slide. So tell me something about yourself is already done. So greatest strength you have written. So greatest weakness, I told you, give an action plan. This was my weak. I gave my weakness example. Anger I gave you. Then which is the other example I gave? I also gave flexibility example, adaptability example. So if you have all those strength and if you have weakness, trusting others easily, anger, then procrastination. Even I had this weakness. I used to procrastinate a lot. This is all 10 years earlier. Let me do it. Let me do it. And sometimes we do it, but now we are more cautious. So we prioritize the things now. First, what I have to do. Next, what I have to do. Last, what I have to do. So like that, you have to give a plan. That also I have given an example for procrastination. So if you have any weakness like that, state the weakness and give them the action plan. This is what I am doing to come out of that. And down the line, 5 years, write your plan. What plan you have? Okay. Write your plan. Some people will have a plan of saying that after 2 years, I will join my family business. Have you heard this kind of situation? Some people will have this. Some students ask us this question. Ma'am, after 2 years, after 2 years gaining some experience, I will join my family business, ma'am. Then what should at that time I tell? Then don't tell that thing, please. Please don't tell that. If you're joining your family business, because when the company hires you, they would have invested the time, effort, and energy to train you. Okay. So after 2 years, I will join my family business. Nobody will give you a job. They will think, why I'm hiring this candidate? After 2 years, he will quit the job. He or she will quit the job. My training, effort, energy, budget, everything is wasted. So if you have a plan of joining your family business, then don't tell that. Tell them, I want to join organization. I want to gain some experience. And over a period of time, I want to learn new skills and upskill myself. Simple. Tell them and leave it there. That's it. So maybe after gaining that skills and experience, currently my short-term plan is 2 to 3 years, I have to establish myself. Once I have gained enough experience and knowledge and network, then how to grow to the next level, I will plan at that time. Tell them and leave them. At least they will understand, okay, you are a planner. You are able to understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So these are all the simple nitty-gritties. You need to understand why they are asking these tricky questions. They want to get words out of your mouth. They will trap you in your own words. So you need to be polished in replying that. Okay. So with this, we complete today's session. And from Monday, we will have a little bit of a behavioral competency, tricky questions. One part of it, we'll try to answer some questions, interesting questions. Along with that, majorly, you will have English communication course. Okay. Thank you so much for being wonderful audience. Appreciate your patience. Hope you could learn something today.
Yes, we picked something at least.
Yes, ma'am.
Nandini,
I have a
yes.
question, ma'am.
Yes, Emmanuel, tell me.
Is Gen University also going to host interviews like other institutions?
It's a deemed university, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So how the interview process works? Yes, they also will get the campus recruitments, if I'm not wrong. Let me check with Ashish and update you on Monday. Is that fine?
Yes, fine. Thank you.
Okay. What else? So how is the weekend plan?
It's interesting. I have to go. I have what's this? A match to play tomorrow.
Okay.
So I have to go. I have to prepare today. I have to do some trainings.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Swahiba, Rakim, Emmanuel, Gertrude, Sanduni. Thank you so much for being wonderful audience. Appreciate your patience and your zeal to learn. So Monday, we'll come up with few more learnings about English communication course, and we'll also answer this behavioral competency, simple questions, but yet tricky questions, which creates that interest in learning. Okay. Signing off, Manjula Shrikant. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay fit. Okay. Take care. Signing off, Manjula Shrikant from Step Up Solutions. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll end the session now. Thank you.